Hello, I'm Judith Peterson. I'm a psychotherapist and have worked in the Jungian tradition primarily. I want to talk today about the importance of the inner child as a part within us, because this is often the cause of so many of our issues in life. The inner child has a wound usually that has never been healed. So I'm going to suggest ways we can heal the inner child and therefore solve a lot of our issues, particularly in our relationships. So when we're young, we are wounded. That's just the way it is in life. We can't go through life without being hurt. And what we tend to do is repress that hurt. We grow to hate it, to hate the feelings it brings us, to compensate by acting the very opposite way. For instance, if we felt ugly as a child or were criticized for our looks, we start getting all hyper conscious about how well we look and putting a lot of energy into makeup and clothes and even eating disorders. So it's a huge then force in us how to compensate for that hurt. So after a while, we might want to change that pattern. And the big change is, instead of avoiding and covering these hurts, we want to see the inner child. We want to meet it as if it were a valuable creature, which it is. So one way of doing that is to dialogue with the child when we feel hurt, and perhaps it's a typical hurt that we run into all the time. Instead of covering it, repressing it, avoiding it, let's talk to it as if it were an inner child. And we can ask it, how old are you? What is happening in your life? If we do this on paper, it's especially effective. But the child will answer these questions. And then we start to reparent the child and can say, no wonder you feel bad. You were very hurt. We validate the child. We become a loving, a kind of counselor for the child. And this helps us become more compassionate to ourselves, which opens are being compassionate to many people and many hurts. An author that did a good job describing this is John Bradshaw, who worked with alcoholic families. And he uncovered all the ways kids in alcoholic families are wounded at all different ages. And the more he could articulate how hurt they were, the better and better the healing became, because we could see more hurts. And he gave this same technique: talk to the inner child. Say, you are loved. You are cared about. You are a fine child. You are very wounded, though, because of situations. And this turns us into people who have a great deal of power. Overcoming wounds seems to be a key in learning to love ourselves and other people. Thank you. This is Judith Peterson.